What's up, people? So today I just want to talk about one thing that is really close to my heart, really close to my heart, really close to my heart, which is music. Music is something that I want to talk about. Music. So as some of you all know, I started my career as a DJ earlier before the pandemic. I started liking music. I started loving music at the age of 15, 14. It took me a bit later than a lot of other people, but I started loving it. And one thing that has been really makes me sad is people creating less music in the industry. And I've seen that happening, like especially during the pandemic. I've seen lots of artists, mostly independent artists, the underground artists, what you may refer them to. They have been lacking of creativity. They have been burning out. They haven't been producing much or many music into the industry. They haven't been pumping in music into the industry as much as they've been doing like before the pandemic and all, and that worries me. Some of my favorite that I've been looking out during this pandemic is like the Sicarios. Wosuji. And there's a lot. There's a lot of people been making content for these independent artists, but I get it. So I get it. Why is there no new artists? It's lockdown. You can't do anything. You are just stuck at your own house, stuck in a corner, and there's no flow coming through in. There's no ideas coming through in your head and all. I understand. I completely understand. But everyone needs to break it somewhat. Someone out there needs to break it. Before I go into who's breaking the industry and whatnot and all, I'll get the picture a bit more clearer for you guys. There are two types of artists. One, there is an indie artist, independent I call them. Then there's a label artist, an artist controlled by the label, and an artist controlled by themselves. So that's the definition of these two. So everything started to become an artist. You need to be an independent artist and then get recognized by a label and go under the label, and then the label start funding things, funding your music video, funding your projects and all. So to become a lot of people likes to become under label because they'll get financial freedom, they have financial stability. I don't blame them, but to be that, you need to go through this process of being an independent artist. Independent artist is where you guys need to fund yourself. You have to put more the accountability. You need to tanggung yourself. You need to take account for your own action. You need to do everything. Find your own money, find your own team, find your own producers. Everything you need to do, but somewhat rather you need to go through that process to be a person under the label. But in 2016,
in 2016, Chance the Rapper released his highly acclaimed project, Coloring Book, but he also kicked open the door for independent artists when Coloring Book became the first streaming-only album to win a Grammy in 2017. Chano was up against artists like De La Soul, DJ Khaled, Drake, Schoolboy Q, and Kanye West for Best Rap Album that year.
And this is for every indie artist, everybody who's been doing this mixtape stuff for a long ass time. Shouts out to DJ Drama for doing it first. He put in that time. Shouts out to every independent artist out there. Shouts out to SoundCloud for holding me down. It's another one, baby!
Independent people prove everyone wrong. You don't need to be under a label to be a successful artist. So more and more people are actually realizing independent artists are the next big thing. That means you don't need a label. You don't need a label to control you. So the one or the many thing that artists hate is a label, because the label has some sort of a creative control into the artist's music video or whatever, the album or something. And as an artist, whenever an outsider comes and disturb your artwork, like start poking at your artwork, I don't like this, I don't like that, it's a bit painful. It doesn't seem nice, and you can't say no because they are the one providing some financial sort of freedom or something. They give you money. But what happens if you can earn your own money with your own pure hard work thing. That's an independent artist. People has been producing less music. People has been not putting up any music, and that makes me a bit sad. I don't like it. So therefore, me and one of my partner, I'm going to name him in a while, we are going to start Malaysia first ever crowdsourced album. Yes, first ever crowdsourced album. Who am I going to do this with? I'm going to do this with, if you don't know, I'm going to do this with Black Yoda.
Flex partner madi celong Nana trap mirmandi Mintanya rasati.
I mentioned this on my Twitter and on my Instagram with a few posts and all. I think some of y'all have seen it, but I don't know what is it about. It's a whole introduction of what we're going to do, what we did, and what's our future ahead, what's for us and all. So Black Yoda is a producer that produced lots of Tamil songs. So I've met him once only. I only met him once, and that was like a brief 5 minutes. I told him let's create an album for independent artists out there. I've noticed that independent artists out there has been really struggling and whatnot. They don't know how to produce their own music. They don't know what to do and all. So what is this project so different than the others? Why is this album so different than the others? This album is going to be in full transparency. That means you guys, whoever's watching this, can be part of this album. What do I mean can be part of this album? First crowdsourced album, that means you guys are going to help us to build, and you guys are going to see our progress from the start till the very end on how we're going to do this. What's our thought process? How are we going to do this? When we're going to do this? What's our thought process on how we're going to do this? What's this music like? The list goes on. On how a music artist builds his music. Everything will show, from the samples we use, from the DAW we use, from the program we use, from the inspiration we use. Everything is going to be fully for you guys to see and take note of, or if you guys have any inspiration from it, this is all for you guys. The objective of this whole album is for you independent artists out there to create more and more music. We want you to create more music. We want the whole music economy to be flowering with a lot of artists in the scene. We want lots more artists, especially once in this lockdown. We know you guys have been at home for a long time. We want you to create more. We want you to create. If it's bad, just create. Our thesis of this whole project is quantity over quality for this thing. So our goal is to create as many songs we can, filter out what songs we like, post it out, and then we'll tell you the thought process, how we're going to do this, how we did this, what we went through. We'll probably release tutorial, vlogs, content or whatsoever for all of you guys out there. So that's the new projects I've been planning on doing with Black Yoda. So far it's only 2. We are also looking for singers, rappers, or whatever you say, whatever instrumentalist people are in music, whatever music thing you guys are involved. We want your help. I'm gonna link some things in the bio down there. So if this video don't explain it very well, I explained it in a Notion form, in a whole type form where you guys can read and see what we're doing, what's our progress like. And yeah, I feel this is going to change the independent scene. It's going to change the music scene, because we have a lot of things planned, and we got way more things than whatever I'm saying this, but I want to keep it as a surprise for you guys. A bit later on, we'll slowly start revealing things. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more content on Friday. This is only one of my other projects. As I go on, as my life goes on, I'll tell you what I do for a living, what's my upcoming projects and all. So that's about it. I'm going to end this video right now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next Friday. Peace.